Hello, everyone, and welcome to Thursday stream, which is the wonderful D and also other D. And I think we actually do have a new record on stream, and that is that the very first comment in our chat got flagged by Automod. The comment being by Final Saber, Dragons and Dungeons, and me without my ball gag. Happy Thursday, folks. I hope you're all doing well. Hello, Novelise. It's good to see you. Hello, Autumn. Good to have you here. I always love it when dancing emotes like sync up with the music. The music we use, by the way, is by an artist called Vinsvept. And oh my god, if you haven't checked them out yet, please listen to their music. It's absolutely delightful. And copyright A-OK. Hello, Dark. It's good to see you. Hello, Scrubs. How are you feeling? How are you doing? Yes, Diz. The D. And also other D. But yes, hello, Dark. Happy Thursday. Yeah, Scrubs, I am the one that permitted the term ball gag. It's fine. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll actually go ahead and share the YouTube URL for our intro song. We absolutely love Vinsvept over here. Check him out. I'm now forever a part of stream. Part of the ship, part of the crew. But yes, folks, welcome to D&D night. Now remember, if I don't talk to you, I'm not being rude. You would know if I was rude. I don't hide it. We are letting the party talk, and we will type and chat with you as the story progresses. You're still testing positive. You told it might be happening for another week or more. Well, you get rest. So help me. You take care of yourself. All right, folks, that's enough talking. I think it's time to, unfortunately, gladly unmute our party and let them speak, which isn't a mistake at all. Also, hi, Otter. Hello?
Hi.
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 What's up?
You're not saying anything bad.
Well,
We
yeah,
were.
literally.
Well,
we're
we
just
can change
talking
that.
No, we're good.
mean about
No.
people.
No.
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about Mormons, so.
Oh.
I wasn't talking about Mormons. I was talking about Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
What cult would your character be of? No, don't, please. It's like a BuzzFeed quiz. What evangelical sect would your D&D character be a part of?
I'll tell you what cult it wouldn't be in. The cult of the absolute. Am I right, guys?
Oh my god.
You're so right.
Oh
The
my
absolute.
god.
Fuck the absolute.
Every time that game's like, you can do stuff with your tadpole, I'm like, you could kiss my ass.
You can kiss my hairy elven ass.
You can kiss my tadpole. Fuck this shit.
You can kiss
What
me right in the
would your
tadpole.
character say you can kiss? It's our question for the
Andy does have
day.
a question.
Character?
Oh, we do have a
Yeah.
question. Okay.
I
What
do
is-
have a question.
What is our question for tonight?
If your character had to go on the lam or like run away and steal someone else's and or create a new identity, what would it be?
Ooh, I like that. Because after this war, we're all probably going to have to go into hiding, so.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Me. I've got a Patrick Bateman style immunity.
Oh, no.
I'll be like, yeah, all those people I murdered, and they'll be like, Corvin, that's impossible, because I just had dinner with that person in London the other day. And I'm like, no, you didn't. And then they go, Corvin, you need to go to your library.
Folks, you are hearing
And then
Bevan.
everybody is gonna idolize me for some reason,
Oh, no.
because he's just like me, for real, for real.
No! God damn it. Check out Bevan at Reroll HQ. He's absolutely fantastic. When not murdering people for real, for real.
I haven't murdered anyone for real, for real.
Okay.
Well, that Patrick Bateman,
So,
is just like us.
so you're saying Corvin would just own it? Like they wouldn't go on the run at all?
Yeah, but they wouldn't be able to get in trouble for it
Oh shit.
because they're rich and they come from a government family of lords. So
Oh, it's getting too real though. Wait, it's getting too real.
It's like the end of American Psycho.
Yep.
Where he goes to his apartment and it's all cleaned up and stuff. And people who don't understand subtext think that he was crazy the whole time. Not that it's a whole movie about how the rich cover for their own and the rich can get away with whatever they want, including mass murder.
Oh.
'Cause that is the whole point of the ending of American Psycho.
I will say,
Not
folks,
that.
if you read the
Patrick
book,
Bateman's crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
if
it's a
you
lot
read
clearer
the
in
book, the book is wild. It's absolutely
Yeah, it's
wild. Like the only author I could compare it to is I'm gonna
Chuck
say
Palahniuk.
Chuck, but you knew. There's a book called Guts.
Yeah.
That is also very visceral and very just psychotic and just that's the only book I can compare it to. But sorry.
It's not even a book, it's a short story, but continue.
Okay,
Sorry.
you know what I mean. Gray, take it away. What would your character do if they had to go on the run?
Okay, I came up with a really dumb one that's super low effort, but it fits how Coldus looks.
Okay.
Asterian Darkhorn.
Oh. No.
Look at him and tell me Asterian would not work. Asterian would totally work.
That's a twink name. Are you a twink?
Kinda.
Can someone add that to
Hey, look,
quotes?
you got a point.
He's like closer to Twunk, but like he's kind of Twinky.
What?
Anyway.
Okay, I don't understand. Okay, you know what? What's twunk?
It's
A twink
the
that
intersection
was.
between a hunk and a twink.
I
I'll
always-
DM
Oh.
you later.
I always thought a twunk was like an aged out twink. Like they
No,
used to be a
so,
twink in
No,
there.
I'll find the bear hunk twink triangle, and
Well,
it's
here's a really good way to do.
This Pokemon's
twink,
weird,
twonk,
man.
twonk.
Uh-huh.
So Steve Rogers.
It's an evolution, yo.
Before the serum is a twink, and then he gets the serum and he's a twunk, and then Thor is a hunk.
Oh.
Got it. Okay, that's good. I get
Also, Andy, if you want to go viral, draw a twink and a twunk as like a Pokemon. Like, I'm telling you. Free idea. Just saying.
I will consider it. Thank you.
I got you. But yes, folks, make sure you check out Gray at twitch.tv/GrayNarl for all your twink needs, apparently.
He wishes.
no, I'm not. I'm not that twink.
Okay. Anyway.
Who's next?
All right,
Please
buddy.
introduce yourselves for the love of God. Diz, is it you?
I love you.
Diz.
Hi, how's it going? I'm Diz. You can find me over at twitch.tv/It's Me Diz. I'm Luya down there, and if Luya had to run from the law per se, he would probably do a poor job of it, but he would try to find father-daughter nobility, and he would attempt to kill them or take everything they own. You know, he's not evil, but he would be doing it for his daughter, so it's kind of more chaotic good because he would be trying to save his family. And he doesn't value rich
That
people.
is
very
not
highly either.
chaotic good, just saying.
What?
I'm just saying, but he thinks rich people are bad, so he thinks he's fighting
He is
against
rich
evil people to
people.
do that.
Well,
It's a little
First of
gray,
all-
I think.
he's not wrong. Rich people are bad.
See? I'm just saying. I think it's not chaotic good, but he's definitely he floats, and he would probably at least try to take their identities and disappear. So him and his daughter had a place to be.
Being a billionaire is morally reprehensible.
I'm just imagining a like face-off situation. Nicolas Cage. Andy, please introduce yourself and tell us who your character would be on the run.
Hi, I am Andy, also known as Super Andiness. I do Wham Bam Thank You Ma'am with PsycheSiren and Manic Pixie Girl. You can also catch me at twitch.tv/Super Andiness occasionally. If Rose was going to steal someone's identity, I was thinking about this ahead of time.
That's why she asked.
Exactly. She would figure out who had the best credit, and we all know that that is most likely Caldus. So she would steal Caldus's identity. And when someone's like, I thought you were a dude tiefling, she'd be like, well, legends of my horns were greatly exaggerated.
Oh,
I'm not as
God.
funny as you thought I was.
No!
Hey-o.
I hate how good that is. And yeah, that's a
Thank
good
you.
question for next
It's
week if we
really
can
well thought
remember. Which character would have the best credit score? Like, what will your character's credit score be?
That was my backup.
I like that. We'll have to remember that.
Hey, Psyche, question.
yes.
If I was gonna share the triangle in your in the Psyche Asylum, where should I share it?
The
a
triangle?
Yeah, the bear twink hunk triangle.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that's
a
a
meme.
meme. That's a meme.
That's a meme? Okay.
Maybe a little light smattering of Daddy Shack, but the memes channel can handle it. She's sturdy. Hello,
We're
everyone.
smacking daddies?
Nah, it's built for tough. It's
Anyway, hello everyone. My name is PsycheSiren. You've already found me. Good job and scary. I play Colette and I try to keep us alive. I'm not too committed to it, but I try. And if Colette had to go on the run, I feel like she would ask her girlfriend for help. Her like devious thief lady, because bless her heart, she doesn't know how to be, you know, hidden and sneaky. So she would ask for help from her and the brothel girls and lay low there.
Oh, you know, that's a good idea. That's really
Yeah.
good.
And
Yeah.
also probably like go to a distant temple and just sink back into religion.
Oh my god, yeah. But like to a totally different god. And she'd like pray at night every single time, like, Lucius, I'm so sorry, but I had to do it. I just want you to know I didn't mean it. And the other god would be like, okay, chill. Did you know you get dental with me? And then Colette would flip. Because she doesn't have any benefits right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like, because I'm doing a war cleric in Baldur's Gate, even though I have a god who doesn't have the war domain because they let you. And I'm like, anytime you talk to somebody with like an evil deity, and I'm like, dude, you don't have to worship the god of pain.
Yeah.
Like, my guy's the god of the dead, not to be confused with the Dead 3.
Yeah. Like, what
Kellenbor's
benefits are you
different.
getting, my guy?
So I'm like, my guy's all about like making sure that dead people stay dead and there's no zombies, which I know with Corvin is ironic. I'm
Yeah.
playing the complete anti-undead deity in Baldur's Gate. And then you're over here like, my god wants me to wake up every morning and whip myself in the weenus. And I'm like, guy, how is that like worth it?
Not the
Well, you
wiener
know,
whipping god.
Pain in the peen is part of life. And I'm like, yeah, but I mean, don't go looking for pee pain.
You know, it's
Just
funny.
to clarify.
Pain in the Penis was the alternative name for the stream team, but we went with the other PP. Sorry, Andy,
Just to
what?
clarify, my god is Kellen for.
I was gonna say, just to clarify, if you're feeling daily peen pain, please go to your doctor. Thank you.
Yes.
PsycheSiren Streams does not support daily peen pain.
Well,
Let's
this
try to
is
do that.
You inflict daily peen pain.
Okay,
Go
but
see a different doctor.
for
Yeah,
real
go see
though,
Psyche.
I have an aging dad, and we've had to have some talks about like vitamins to take. And, you know, let's not go down this road. Teeth,
no.
take it away, please.
You've talked about what with your dad?
Vitamins.
Wait a minute. To prevent specific
Do you
pains.
remember when Dad
Petermans.
when Dad wanted advice from you for like prostate stuff. Do you remember?
Yeah, don't get me started on that. My grandfather's had prostate cancer like multiple times.
Oh,
So anytime I get like a UTI or something that causes frequent urination, I gotta freak out now that I'm in my 30s.
Yeah, Teeth's
Because-
grandpa also has it. And it's actually no joke, folks. It's just a funny
Yeah.
conversation to have with your Middle Eastern father and his very American daughter and trying to explain the healthcare system. Y'all, he didn't know what HIPAA was. Also, Mina, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you.
He's
Teeth,
never been to a zoo?
God damn it. Teeth, take it away.
Well, welcome to the Dragons. This is Mark of the God campaign. I am your host, approximately Teeth Whitener. You can
Teeth
find me.
Wifener.
Oh.
Hey.
Ah.
Oh,
Good.
stealing Bevan's joke from like a year ago. Let's go.
That was everyone's collective joke. Listen, we all birthed it together.
No. Nah, Bevan said it first though,
Oh.
because Bevan was the funniest one that day.
Just that day, though. Recently, I've just been the mean one.
You can find me wherever tooth care products are sold,
Oh.
except for probably gas stations. You can only find toothpaste and toothbrushes there.
Also, we're at Casey's or Bucky's.
Maybe a Casey's. Yeah, I mean, we're not quite that fancy. So this is Mark of the God campaign. It's been running for 100,000 years, and this episode title is I believe I titled it "The Iron" or "The Steel Flood." So I will let our resident historian take over for a moment.
Very well. So, in the previous episode, it was primarily combat. The Devil Woman and the Oobleck were standing between us and the safe rescue of Agatha. The battle began. Cullis unloaded all of his fury into the Devil Woman and the Ooblecks. Corvin used their skeletons to unleash a barrage of arrows into both assailants. The Ooblecks attempted to stun the entire party with one of its abilities, but luckily Colette was able to resist the stun and turn the tide of the battle back into our favor. The Devil Woman fires off poisonous arrows, nearly bringing down Caldus, but he manages to stay on his feet just barely. The Ooblex pulls out of the fight and flees after another barrage of attacks from the party. Afterwards, we are able to eliminate the Devil Woman and free Agatha. She and Caldus have a touching reunion, and afterwards, after some truths come to light, we prepare to move forward with defending the city and the Queen, even though some of the party are still heavily injured. But time is of the essence, with a war on and multiple people to protect. Let's see what happens tonight. Teeth, back to you.
So you're in this cavernous holding cell with a dragon's skeleton in your midst, covered in blue crystals, not unlike the crystals, not unlike the color of the mist contained within the file that your girlfriend was holding. The file that is now glowing with a dark light.
Is that our boy Sunny Delight?
It was.
Honey, come here.
Are you just laughing that I named him Sunny D without asking?
No, I just hear, Sunny, come here. It's a very good nickname, though. I like it a lot. I mean, kind of hate that you guys are all injured because I'm I was paralyzed the whole time, so I'm still pretty fresh.
Yeah,
Let's fucking do
injuries. I don't
this.
know what that's like.
Yeah, no.
Couldn't be me.
Combat.
Uh-oh. Hello?
So can I give Caldus, because I know he's the most hurty guy, and he's like right next to me, I think, still and where we left off. Can I give him a greater healing? Get him moving again? Because he just got up, right?
You can
Yeah.
you can approach your woundedness however you see fit.
You have
Okay.
magic?
Yeah, how are you giving someone greater healing?
Yeah.
I have three greater healing. I have three greater
Oh,
healing
potion.
potions and 6. Yeah,
Oh.
and I have 6 regular healing potions
We
on
were
me
both
that I
like,
realized last end of last run I was going to
Okay.
use when we ended.
Luya's secretly a paladin. You just didn't realize
Yeah,
it.
I love the idea of a rogue actually being like a sneaky paladin.
They can learn some. I think they can only learn like false life. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, a greater healing potion is 4d4 plus 4.
I think so.
That takes me down to two
that's
of those.
math.
I had 3.
I'm too gay for math. Sorry.
8, 11 plus 4, so that is 15 points. That puts me at 21 out of 85.
D&D is just an outreach program for gay kids to teach them math.
Oh no, yeah, it's all just queer math
Yeah.
kids.
I mean, I can also do a cure wounds.
It would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah. Let me know what
Alright.
he's topped off at, and then I'll heal also.
I just don't want to use everybody's slots, but I
Yeah.
think there's more coming. Isn't there more
Yeah.
coming?
We do have a whole war to fight, so
Yeah, the whole
let's not
siege
burn
thing.
everything now.
I just used a second level spell slot. That's 25 points.
25. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, that
Um,
puts me at 46.
What's a regular healing potion do? Again?
2d4 plus 2.
It
2d4 plus
heals him.
2. Thank you.
God,
You're welcome.
bad, bad.
And after I get the healing from Rose, like I stand up a little straighter, and I am bleeding less green blood. The green is
your
from the
blood
poison.
green? Oh, okay.
Why is your blood
Pretty
green? I don't know. Why
too.
is your blood not green?
So 2, 3.
What would it? That
So
would have to
6.
be like
I'm gonna take one of them, and that's
aluminum-based
gonna get me
blood.
6 back. So I'm 7 plus. Crap. Okay. Sorry, I'm doing math. Apologize.
You,
Go ahead.
but
Ignore me.
My condolences.
doing math and Dungeons and Mathins. Math and Dragons.
I want a
Yeah.
Hallmark card that's just like sorry for your loss style, but it's sorry for having to do math. It's got doves on it, you know.
Sorry, I made you do math.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at 53 of 59. I think that's closer. I feel better about
Nice.
that. All right. Does anybody else need anything? Because I have like a few more health potions to use, and I have 2 graders if somebody's really fucked up.
I'm at full health because I'm handsome and no one likes to attack.
I'm
Oh, it's fair. Must be nice to be
I'm-
pretty.
I'm full health because I avoid conflict and had to keep everyone alive, so I couldn't really fight.
See, I'm pretty, but I'm also aggressive, so I picked the fight instead of people bringing the fight to me.
You're pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty. Pretty pathetic.
Damn! I thought I was the one with vicious mockery.
No, that TikTok from earlier is just Rose and Corvin.
You can call my esthetician.
So earlier, I swear I have a line of thought this took me to. when you said you're pretty aggressive, I was reminded of the twink line, and then I was reminded that otters exist, and then I was like, an aggressive twink is a ferret? Maybe? Because they're not. I don't know what I'm
I was
on, y'all.
drinking when you said that.
I don't know what my energy is. I did clinical notes for hours today, so I'm out of it.
Oh god, I can't open my eye.
I'm very
Oh.
cursed today. I am so sorry ahead of time.
Oh my god, speaking of looking at notes for hours for your work,
Yeah.
my new job, since it's at DeVry, the training is literally a lesson module, like in the
Oh, God.
university. So I'm going to be taking classes on how to do my job. It's interesting. And it's really good because I have to teach students. Like, I'm not teaching students, I have to, like, talk about classes.
Yeah.
Like, and advise on classes. And I'm learning how to do that by taking classes.
If you
So-
ever need help, I was an academic advisor back in the day, which is terrifying to reflect on. So, DM
That's
me, I
what I'm
got
gonna
you.
be.
Yeah.
You advise people's
It's called a
academics.
student support advisor.
Honestly,
No, it's for like,
it's like
you know-
scheduling. If they can't meet with another advisor, you help them out.
and if like, hey, you haven't gone to this one course in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, you gotta
Why?
you gotta confront
But-
them.
Mhm. But it's also, hey, I'm afraid I'm not liking my major. And I go, okay, well, let's see what we can look at.
Yeah, it's actually a lot of fun. But yes, Teeth, we are healing up Caldus, who had a very rough, bad time.
Right. Okay. That's fine.
How is Aggie looking? Does she need healing?
I mean, she's unconscious.
When
What?
She went unconscious after the after she held the thing and it exploded in the
Oh.
spooky light.
Okay, because I was
I like how everybody's like just standing around like healing Caldus while she's clearly unconscious.
Hey,
forgot she was
I specifically said at at the end of last game that I grabbed her and like so she didn't hit the ground, and then I gently
And you put her down and said, "Everybody heal me, please."
because I was actively bleeding.
I'm gonna heal.
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna
was
heal.
like nothing.
I'm gonna heal Aggie. Oh God.
I think it's just because since we all remembered her saying something.
Yeah. Don't. I'm just gonna say, please don't waste your heals. It's you're using a lot of spell slots for this stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're right.
like-
Okay.
I mean, you've used
See?
like 5 or 6 spell slots and a healing potion. I mean, I don't want to railroad you guys, but you're not gonna want to do that.
Son of a. Okay.
And it's like a scripted sort of thing. She's unconscious because of the immense power of the thing.
Well, I think teeth means just like in general right now. Like, it's kind of why Corvin, in the last combat stuck mostly to cantrips. This is the boss to drain you of your stuff for real bosses.
Well, I'm going to pick up Aggie gently, what is it? Is it bridle where the legs are like where you're holding her in front?
Yes, the
Yeah,
romantic
Princess
carry.
or whatever.
Yes, he's going like full romantic carry, and I'm going to look at Luya. Luya, lead the way. We have to get back to the queen. I'll take care of Agatha.
Okay, so I pull my rapier and I start heading back. Where are we heading? Just where are we headed?
I would believe the way we came.
Back to the keep or whatever.
Yeah. Unless there's
Or-
anything in here that might be worth poking around.
Oh, would you look at that? There's a big old pouch on the ground, and it has. Who knows?
How many healing potions did you idiots just use? It has that many.
It has arcane cultivation potions. Whoa!
Wow. It's like, oh hey, the sludge or ash that used to be the devil woman has a bag in it with
Oh, nice.
stuff.
Yeah, she doesn't have any clothes or any weapons, but but for some reason there's a bag.
Well, yeah, because the bag was full of stuff from this plane. The clothes were from hell. So, like,
Oh
that's
no,
what
they weren't. They were from here.
I gave you an easy retcon.
I know.
Yeah, but this way she gets to make fun of you guys for using all your potions.
I mean, fair.
Okay, so yes, there's a pouch on the ground. I wonder what could be in it.
Okay.
Let's not
So
look
who
through
notices it?
now.
You're
Go
holding.
grab the
Okay, so
pouch.
Okay.
I'm holding a witch, so it's up to one of
Okay.
you to grab the thing.
Lou, you
okay,
grab
I'm gonna see it on the ground, and I'm just
Yes,
gonna
they-
pick it up.
Yeah, you're leading the way, so it makes sense for you to see it first.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna go, "Hey, what's this? What's this?" And ruffle through and see what I see. Find out what's in there.
Oh, it's a bag of holding, so it has lots of things in it.
Is it our bag of holding?
No,
No, it's
Yeah,
just
it's
Okay.
a free loot bag.
I'm doing this so that there's a logically illogical reason there's stuff in there.
Okay. Fair.
Yes, there's a lot. There's a bag of holding, and let's see. You fought a bunch of like pretty tough creatures, so we're gonna give you the. I'm going to give you a pretty decent loot from this.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys ever just feel like the kids that the one responsible person has to take care of?
Constantly. That's why I play bards.
What's the opposite? What's the person with the kids that need to be? What?
Burgers.
It's currently our DM.
That's true, though. Oh my god, Scrubs, I was reading your comment and I was like, did you just wife Andy in my chat? Did you? Because all I saw was welcome to wifehood.
No, I'm still courting Scrubs.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
I'm in process.
That's true. That's true.
Now, is Scrubs gonna be fourth wife?
I think I
Technically
added
third.
Lux, so
Oh yeah, you did add Lux.
There are 16 sapphires valued at 500 gold apiece, give or take.
16
16
sapphires.
I was writing it down since I'm the one digging.
Oh hell yeah! You would be the one who
Okay.
digs.
Oh,
Right.
and what could this be? Let me find out. One sec.
Oh. I hope y'all don't hear my chewing in the mic. I'm having some of my leftover Chipotle. It's so good.
As we all know, Chipotle, the crunchiest of foods.
No, it's just like, it's like a wet, mushy chewing. No one needs that.
And you're giving it away for free.
Hey, welcome back to Wiki Chews, where we just have
No.
sound clips of people chewing their food.
That's probably, that sounds like it would be a thing. That,
More like yikey siren.
God damn it.
damn it.
No. See what y'all are typing. I see.
I promise I'm doing something. So
So
We
You're so
believe
good.
You're probably rolling for loot, right? Getting us good stuff.
yeah.
Wait,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, Also, hi, my beam. Trying to think.
Okay, so far I got 16 sapphires.
Okay. Yeah, Teeth is just rolling for the rest of the stuff we get,
Yep.
I think.
No worries.
yeah.
I'm not rushing.
You're not?
Oh, he's Elvin.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Wait, what?
We are a very distracted party.
There's definitely some diagnosed and undiagnosed divergencies in this party.
So, you know what I meant to buy at the store, but I forgot to buy because I didn't own it already? A small notebook for my working memory.
Oh.
So that I can stop like saying I'll do things and then go, I never said I would do that, so that I can write it down, but I forgot to buy it.
You gotta put that in your notebook. Remember to buy the notebook.
It always sucks when you don't have external storage, right?
Well, yeah, that's the problem. That's what ADHD is. You have a shit ton of RAM, but a really, well, no, other way.
We're Chromebooks.
You have a good hard drive, but a very small amount of RAM.
If you don't have homemade, store-bought is fine.
So you can have a lot of long-term memory once you finally remember.
Okay, so I found it out. It
Oh,
is
yeah.
a potion of storm giant strength.
What?
Potion of Storm?
Storm giant strength.
Well, it's a potion. You will learn if you like study it. One would learn that, but I'm not gonna make you like roll to find that out. That's dumb.
Okay.
And money. What money did? How much money do you have?
How much money did we get? I'm digging some more.
A lot, but we'll
There's
find
quite
out.
a bit of stuff in here, guys. There's a lot going on in this bag.
You just start pulling out like a giant novelty bowling pin, a platter full of Pop-Tarts for some reason.
Can I retcon that my bard instrument is a kazoo so I can play Benny Hill while he's pulling stuff out of this bag?
17,000 gold.
17,000?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but after Corbin dishes that out, that's only like
1,000 each.
4,000 for between the four of you. 3 of you. How many of you are there?
I mean, there's
Four.
4 of us and 1 of you. So
Well,
it'd
pretty much
probably
I
be
have the
3K
bag, so
per-
it's more like Louis dishing it out. So we'll see how much I actually tell you even
And
there.
Yeah, but like we're gonna let the row.
1,600 platinum pieces.
Holy
1,600 platinum. We rich,
Sorry.
rich.
Well,
Okay,
I
sorry.
gave you credit for killing a Fury. I like Fury better than Erinya, because Fury sounds cooler, and also for killing the Olex, because you would have killed it if it didn't run away.
Especially since it turns out it could have only held one of us at a time.
Yes, and it's so yeah. I mean, they're both like only like I think CR 10, but together that's at least a CR 15 challenge.
That's
fight,
a lot of
so,
damage potentially.
That's a lot of
So
damage.
yeah,
Okay, I
I
got
give
it.
you credit for killing like a CR 15 something or other.
So I got 16 sapphires / gems, 1 potion of storm giant strength. If I heard what you said right, 17,000 gold, 1,600 plat.
16,000 gold also.
A platinum.
Functionally 1,600 gold.
Platinum are just dimes.
Wait, how much was
So,
it? Gold?
1600 platinum, 17 with 3 zeros GP.
Yeah, gold.
We'll do
17,000
the
gold.
math later. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Got it. All right.
And you
Well,
also
just-
got a bag of holding because why not?
Because we
Free
can
bag
always
of
use
holding.
2.
So now we have 2. Yeah.
Yeah, so now if we really need to, we can do the emergency send everything to the astral sea maneuver.
God, I wish
I
that
was
a
wondering about
thing
bag of holding. Can you
dude.
jump in one?
Technically, yes. There's
it's
just
just
not
for
air
a
there.
amount
There's
of
no
time.
extra air.
Yeah.
So it's got as much air as a room of how many square feet would have, but it doesn't refresh until you open it and let more air in.
So you can't survive in there, but you could hide in one.
You
Yeah,
can hide
you
in there
got,
for like
like-
a minute or two. as
No,
long as
you've
someone
got more
pulls
like
you
a
out.
half hour or so. You got a while.
Oh, okay.
I
Well, what
really
if-
okay.
Yeah.
Can I introduce a cursed image to you guys?
Oh,
Oh, God.
I'm
Worried.
refreshed that you're asking.
God damn it. If bags of holding were real, I feel like I would put most of my body in one and just have my head and a couple of my fingers stick out and pretend to be a snail.
No.
Have you seen the Magic Sports Bra of holding?
Oh yeah. Yeah, the bra of holding. So it just takes like your gigantic anime titties and brings them down to like a nice A cup.
It's
for
like
travel.
a binder. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
a void that just...
They just
God.
float in the void.
Okay, so, but like...
God, that
mean,
would
that would be
eliminate so
really
many
nice.
problems. Yeah. Jesus
Hold on.
Christ.
But hey, just remember, if you try and hide in the bag, you do run the chance of becoming a bagman.
Ugh.
Bagman, guy who went into a bag of holding, got lost, and then started popping out of other people's bags of holding every once in a while. He
I'd
went
rather be a
insane.
bag man than a spoon man.
Spoon man.
There you go.
Okay, this dumb conversation is happening during the transition through the previous dungeon up
Yeah, like
into
that's
the
on
Yeah,
our way back.
yeah.
Yeah, I am holding my witch girlfriend as we are talking about bags of holding and snails.
Yes.
And spoon men.
I'm putting the bag away and we're heading out with my
Yeah.
sword out, ready to, just in case something comes as we're trying to get back to someplace safe. Where do we decide safe was?
You said the keep. I assume that is South Lodge.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I
wherever. My goal is to get us back to wherever the
We
queen
gotta get to the
is.
queen. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
a bunch of
All right.
ants.
But yeah, you guys. The city is mounting not necessarily a defense but a response, and people are being shepherded one way or the other by army soldiers and their officers of the army as well. They're sending people into onto the cliff sides, it would seem.
As Inigo Montoya would say, the hustle and the bustle. Gotcha.
Shut up.
The Princess Bride is very D&D party-esque, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that's a good question. If your character was a character in Princess Bride, who would they be?
Oh, if the character.
I'm
was a
Fezzik.
character?
Yeah.
I'm easily Fezzik.
Oh yeah, what's the name of the short, smart guy who's an asshole?
That.
Oh,
Fezzik.
Zassini.
Fezzik.
Oh, Vicini. Yeah, it's Vicini.
Zassini, yeah.
I'm afraid Cultus might be kind of Vicini, but that's like the worst
You'd like to
version of
think that,
Cultus.
wouldn't you?
That's the worst form of Cultus. The best form would be Wesley.
I mean,
I love Wallace
there's
Shawn.
one rapier wielding character who constantly reminds everybody of their name.
True.
Oh, we're
I'm sorry,
walking.
too.
We're
Like-
walking.
Would you like us to play D&D now, too?
No.
Yeah, we
No,
turned
she
this
loves
into
us.
the talk about random. We turned this into the talk about random shit podcast. Hi, welcome.
But that's like the
As
most
opposed
realist
to
thing
those other D&D games.
with like D&D IRL. Like you're just, having fun, having snacks, talking a bit, killing bad guys, The usual.
Anyway, you all, you make it to South Watch and are shepherded in by the guards who have formed a perimeter around the main entrances and have established a watch of any potential entrances that should not be as such as windows and battlements that may have fallen into disrepair. And there's the sounds of explosions, as it seems that the besiegers have come within striking distance of the city and have brought new siege weapons that have only recently been employed in war during these times, something called the cannon.
Oh.
The cannon.
I didn't know they had cannons.
Oh.
They're new. You can thank Novendrock for that.
Sounds like fake news.
Novendrock and their relations with the Dragonborn people.
Ooh.
Of course, the Dragonborn cannons.
Well, specifically Niter. They have access to like gunpowder and stuff. Or maybe they just know how to use it because they can set things on fire pretty easily. Who knows? Anyway, there's you make it in, and the guard perimeter separates, forming something similar to a phalanx on either side of the entryway, and then collapse across it as soon as you enter into as soon as you pass behind them. Okay, you're in the place.
So we've got to find the queen. We have to hurry. What are we gonna do with her, Caldus?
Well, I'm bringing Agatha anywhere we go until I can make sure she's in a secured location. So, well, let's find the queen first, and then we'll play our next card. But like,
Are we gonna stay together?
We have to. Not sticking together is a fool's choice.
Never
Where would
split the
she
party.
She would likely be up high, right? Someplace safe. Maybe.
No, most likely she would be down low just in case of like errant giant
Yes.
boulders being
Like
shoved at us.
Like a bunker or a safe room.
Or like
The place where all the dead are, the safest place to be.
Why did you bring that up? You ruined my day. The crypts, the very safe crypts where there are no dead zombies that the Night King can raise.
Honey, don't talk about Game of Thrones.
No.
Honey, remember who you are. Happy thoughts.
Quickly, we must go into the room completely filled with enemy monsters.
No!
That is the safest location.
Look, they weren't enemy monsters when they went down there. It was more like they went down there like... God, what would a crypt be analogous to? It'd be like, oh no, we need to hide from the fire monsters that make and eat and are born of fire. I know, this gas station will do the trick.
Oh.
This completely wooden gas station. Yes!
This wooden...
I have to say, like, completely wasted opportunity to not, like, I don't know, make a zombie Ned or Liana or something. Like, I mean, come on, guys.
That would have been cool.
And it would have been like a conflict or something. Something like, oh, what are we supposed to do? Am I going to kill my father?
Conflict in late stage Game of Thrones? Never.
Anyway, I'm sorry. This is a
It's okay, honey. It's not
We're
the first
enabling
time
you.
you've ranted about Game of Thrones on stream, and it won't be the last.
We're also
Wait.
enabling your rage. I'm
Renaro,
sorry.
you gotta stop bringing up Game of Thrones. Jeez.
Anyway,
Anyway.
so we're not talking about Game of Thrones. You were specifically. I was going to say that it's also a place where an army recruiter and her two sergeants have been known to frequent. An army recruiter who may or may not have the same name as the alias for the queen.
So we go where we've been finding her, and if she's not there, then we'll figure it out. But first we go to the most likely position, because it looks like the tower isn't falling apart under siege yet.
Right. So, so you go to, I guess, the bottom level of the facility, which is being guarded by one very, very, how do I say this? It is being guarded by one guard, a single guard.
So I guess we run in that way then. At this point, I think I'm gonna follow Gray.
Yeah. Now that we're in Southwatch, I'm leading the way. I get up to the guard. Do I know this guard? Is this character we've met before?
No, you don't.
All right. Do they provide any resistance as I just try and walk past them?
Strong resistance. He
Show
doesn't
the
say
symbol we got.
anything.
Show the thing.
Soldier, state your name and rank. Do you not know who I am?
Oh
No.
my god, are you gonna do that? I don't know who you are.
It's quite unfortunate for you. Coldus Blashore, general in aid of the dukeship country, in aid of the country.
Kingdom.
It's a duchy if it's got a
The duchy. Sorry, too many words. We need to get through. You cannot stop me. And I have a high priority individual in my arms as we speak. Do not get in my way right now.
He looks at you like you have just shat on his face. I'm afraid you don't know who I am.
Please enlighten me.
And I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to discuss this with you.
I'm sorry, are you here to protect a specific individual who lies beyond you? Beyond
Oh my
this
God.
passageway?
You're both pretty. Can we please get through? There's people dying outside.
Go ahead and roll a history check, Caldus.
roll a cattiness check.
Can
A
Caldus-
sassy chick.
Can Caldus get a +1 because Rose called the guard pretty?
No, because this is a history check to know who they're talking to.
Yes, or something to that effect.
Fine, but if you have to do a charisma, you add that one.
Yeah.
I'm adding 7 to this, so let's see what happens. That's a natural 20. So 27.
So you don't know who the guard is, but if you are correct in your assumption as to who is beyond that door, you remember you do have something that proves your connection with somebody of great importance.
Look, I'm going to stop beating around the bush with you, and I will, using my impressive strength, support all of Agatha with one arm as I reach into my pocket, pull out the official seal of the Queen. I'm not at liberty to say who, pointing at the goddamn piece of paper, because that information is highly important to keep secret, but I'm going to assume both of us know exactly who this belongs to. Now let us through, soldier.
Like, there's no Era Cobra nearby.
Yes, it's Counselor Jarnathan. Yes.
Because you
Incredible.
keep saying who?
But I will show the missive, and with all the sass, just, no, get the fuck out of my way. I know exactly what I'm doing.
His nostrils flare and he lets you aside.
My eyes are glowing white.
As you pass through, you catch something on. You catch a seal, the clasp on. You catch a glimpse of the clasp that's holding his cape in place. It is a burning tower.
Tower.
And you just keep that in your back pocket.
So a clasp with a burning tower on
Yes.
their armor?
Yes, that is their. That's what's holding their half cape onto the armor itself.
But yeah, so after that, I'm going to hope that he lets us through, and I will just walk past him with purpose and with force.
He does. If you shove him, he will shove you back, FYI.
I'm not shoving him, but I am walking past him because I am hurt, holding my unconscious girlfriend, and have to speak with the queen in the middle of this high pressure situation. I will not take no for an answer right now. So I walk past him. I don't go out of my way to shove him, but I am moving with purpose.
Okay. You enter into a room with a brown-haired woman sitting at a table in conference with two people on either side of the table whose shapes you recognize, although you can't see their faces. And she looks up with you in alarm because I'm assuming the door kind of swung open and slammed against the wall.
A bit. Is there an open chair or sitting area that I can set Aggie in?
No.
That is very unfortunate.
I'd offer to hold her, but I think my strength is a 9, so...
God, it better not be.
It
is.
Jeez, I think we have a conversation like this all the time, too, where I'm like, there's no way. And you're like, yes, there
Yes.
is.
Yes.
My strength is higher than yours.
Corbin
the
is
fuck?
the second strongest person in this party.
Corbin is stronger than Luya?
I rolled my stats in front of everybody
Yeah.
in not Discord and Roll20. It's not like I cheated like
No,
a
you just
lot
got
of people
good.
do. I was
just
just
roll
like,
good-
all right,
just roll
here's
good
my
strength.
rolls, guys. Like,
Madam, I'm sorry to... not madam. How... I don't
Your
know
Majesty!
how to...
That's
Your
how you address
Majesty, yeah.
royalty. There you go.
Well,
yes.
hey, no, that's me, the player, right now. I don't know how to start the sentence. But I'll go with Majesty, because...
Your hotness.
Your Majesty or Your Grace are both appropriate.
yeah, Your Highness is for people like princes. But
My apologies, Your Majesty, for the rude entrance, but things are a bit tense at the moment. As I gesture to Agatha in my arms.
How do you
I take
gesture if she's in your arms, plural?
I don't. I
You
literally
wiggle her
pulled
around.
her slightly closer, just like there are pressing matters in my arms. I currently have my hands full. That's so dumb. My apology.
She gestures frantically to so one of the people sitting in her in the one of the chairs across from her, and he removes his cape and folds it into a sort of makeshift blanket that you can put her on.
Thank you, soldier. And then I will gingerly set her down and make sure she's like her head supported, she's comfortable, check to make sure she's I've been like checking to make sure she's breathing and alive during the whole walkthrough, but like I'm just making sure she's okay before no, I'm making sure she's okay, and then I will let like Colette or someone speak for a bit because I'm still kind of pissed.
Yes, hello, Your Grace. As my friend has said, we've been in quite a situation and, come across some rather concerning things. But we also wish to check on you and see how you are doing, as this battle wages on.
Well, there's been some developments.
Oh? What, pray tell are those developments?
During your time away from Southwatch, one of the orcs were able to break the driftwood gate from the inside and made way for a siege weapon of sorts. I suppose you could call it that. And she nods towards one of the people who, one of her two quote-unquote sergeants from when she was a quote-unquote lieutenant.
What is the siege weapon you speak of?
I'm trying to find their name, hold on. All right. The other person sitting in the other chair, who is a woman with a severe look to her, rises to her feet and draws something from a back, not a back pocket, like a pouch that she has, like, for lack of a better word, fanny pack. And she draws it up into her hands. It is a schematic of sorts. She unfurls it on the table and gestures with her head over to get you to head over here. Basically, is what she's saying.
Colette is also gonna head over with Caldus.
Yeah, I get up from Agatha and then walk walk to the table and gesture for everyone to like surround the table, look at this thing, and I take it in.
This is the thing that they have brought to us. It seems to be some sort of automaton that is powered from within. I think it's basically a large golem.
Oh.
Made of steel, but large enough to house within it certain munitions, if I had to guess.
Now, Teeth, the creatures attacking, what are they again? Like, what's their race?
Orcs.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
A little known fantasy race called orcs.
so in this universe, would this be standard for orcs, or would this be way more advanced than what you would normally see? Or should I roll for that?
Absolutely way more advanced.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even have to roll. Colette's gonna kind of scrunch her nose. Are you sure? That seems a bit advanced for them, doesn't it?
We don't suspect the orcs are responsible for bringing it to the city. If that's what you mean.
Then, who is?
The Advarians, of course.
Oh,
Remember,
I see.
Colette, the orcs were just a additional force that the Empire was taking advantage of being in the area.
But
The
now
orcs didn't
I've
come up with the bomb. Saruman came up.
now I have a question. Have we seen any Advarians, or have we only seen orcs on the ground?
Well, only the orcs are in the city. They presumably came up through tunnels.
So we may have an advantage if they're a bit unfamiliar with this machinery. Well,
We don't suspect that they are actually operating it, of course.
It's safe to say that with an experimental weapon like this, they have some of their best and brightest or most trusted individuals operating the construct.
Well, it sounds like an automaton, so I don't think anybody's operating it.
Or if there's some sort of, or if it's not an automaton, but rather being piloted, it would be safe to assume that it's either a very exceptionally bright member of their race, or perhaps it's not being operated by them at all.
yes, I
Rather,
was
they're-
wondering if maybe someone afar was operating it, or just pondering our means of attack after all.
Now, this schematic, how large is this? Is this the size of a creature, or are we talking like a walking tower size?
It's approximately the size of... I'm trying to think. It's the size of a two-story building.
All right, so somewhere between 20, 30 feet tall. So it's the size of a giant, essentially, like one of the bigger giants.
Yes, and it has ordnance inside of it, according to these schematics that we recovered. She points to basically what looks to be two large canisters on its back.
Has this weapon breached this? Is it in the city yet, or is it still on its way here?
It's here. It's moving very slowly. but it's here.
Do we have any eyes on it? Do we know where it is? How? Even before that, how did we get these prints? Where did this information come from?
Good question.
Good question.
Look, Calder, stop asking. All we know is that it's here, it's queer, and we gotta get used to it. And we have to go kick its ass.
Or blow it up.
It's we believe that was recovered by a high-ranking, recovered from a high-ranking member of the Orcish army who was responsible for maintenance of it during its transport over here.
Well, the existence of these plans gives us a leg up. Do we have any? I'm going to look at the plans, and would I be able to make some sort of intelligence check to see if there's any like flaw in the design or something we can use to gain an advantage over it?
Yes, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
All right. Investigation. I only have a plus 3. Here
Would
we
you
go.
like a bardic inspiration for that, friend?
I would love one.
I'm gonna give you one. I closed my funds tab. Hold on. Let's see. Why was the paladin always willing to share his food?
I don't know why.
He had a divine appetite.
I don't get
Thank
it.
you, Rose. Is that a D8 that I'm adding? Is that a D6? What am I adding?
Let me roll.
Is it inspiration advantage, or is it a...
It's
No,
a 1d.